도망쳐야 할 것이다.
Hello hi guys, how have you been?
Welcome back to DFO ExStream. Now, today we are having our special guest for this special ExStream.
Yeah, so as you guys probably surmised from our promotional video, the Archmage's Hall of Dimensions will be updated next Tuesday, and since it's a big update, we have a special guest.
So, without the further ado, why don't we greet our DFO Live Director, Jong!
Jong!
Woo!
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Just making a little space here. Yes, okay.
Okay, here we go. So, hello, Director Jong. Would you please greet our adventures?
Hello adventurers, this is Jong Park, DFO Live Director. It's a pleasure to see you again.
We are so great to have you back here. So we wonder how have you been along with your DFO experience?
Did you see the director's note about controller support in our dev note a few days ago? We're so glad that so many of you are interested and gave us positive feedback. And we've been working on user communication like this and finalizing upcoming update, the Archmage's Hall of Dimensions, and preparing for the second half of the year. And well, I'm still playing DFO. My main character has now reached 44k fame.
44.
Yeah. And playing his spins and total with my new 3 ults. That's how I kept myself busy. And my excuse is that I didn't get to practice my English today.
Really? It seems like you did. I mean,
So from now I'm going to have to do this in Korean, and please understand and sorry Tony.
it's okay. That's my job. So no worries.
Okay, but your English sounds so perfect. But as Director Jong mentioned, now I'm going back to full native as a Korean. So here we go again with my Korean. 이제 얼마 있지 않아서 새로운 콘텐츠가 업데이트될 예정인데요. 진짜 기대가 많이 됩니다.
Yeah, so the new content is going to be updated very soon, and we're all excited for that.
명성이 4.4만이라고 말씀을 주셨는데 진짜 글로벌 던파에 대한 종민님의 깊은 애정이 물씬 느껴지네요.
Yeah, so you mentioned that your main character's fame was 44k. So just from that, we can tell like how serious and how much you like playing DFO.
Yeah, sure.
오늘 특별 방송에는 어떤 소식이 공개될 예정인가요?
So what do you have planned for us, for telling us for today's special stream?
그 풍성한 소식을 좀 전해드릴 거라고 미리 언급한 만큼 오늘 방송에서는 좀 다양한 주제로 좀 얘기를 나눠보려고 해요.
Since I did promise that I'd come back with a lot of news, we do have a lot to talk about for today's stream.
네. 뭐 유저분들의 명성 현황이라든지 아니면 이제 곧 다가올 차원회랑 주요 업데이트 내용들, 그리고 더 나아가서 아마 많이 궁금해하실 하반기 업데이트 플랜까지 좀 준비를 했습니다.
So we're going to talk about like the fame distribution of our users, along with what will be updated with the Hall of Dimensions, and also furthermore we will be talking about our plans for the second half of this year.
네. 그 밖에도 저희 모험가분들께 추가로 또 공유를 드릴 내용들이 좀 있어요. 그래서 오늘 방송 끝까지 함께 시청해 주셨으면 좋겠습니다.
We do have more things to talk to you about in addition to these, so we hope you stay tuned to the end of this stream so we can show you everything.
그 하반기 업데이트 플랜 공개는 지금 시점에서 정말 상상하기 어려운데요. 저도 오늘 특별 방송이 무척 기대가 됩니다.
So we weren't imagining that you'd have another update plan ready for us today, and so yeah, we'll be excited for that.
그렇다면 첫 번째로 유저 명성 현황에 대해서 어떤 자료가 준비되어 있을까요?
So to start off, why don't we look at the data regarding our adventure fame distribution?
네, 저희가 계속해서 유저 여러분들이 어떻게 플레이하고 있는지를 좀 살피고 있고요.
So of course, we are continuing to monitor how our users are playing DFO.
네, 물론 되게 다양한 지표가 있겠지만 저희가 이제 표면적으로 가장 중요한 정보를 담고 있는 게 명성별 인구 현황이거든요.
And of course, we're keeping an eye on a lot of important statistics, but one of the more important ones is to see how the game is going, is the population distribution of our fame.
네, 그래서 이 부분 좀 같이 살펴보려고 하고요.
So we'll be looking into that together today.
네, 우선 저희가 차원회랑 업데이트 이전에 유저 여러분들 위해서 4월 18일에 두 가지 큰 이벤트를 준비를 했었어요.
So in preparation for the Hall of Dimensions update, we prepared two bigger events for our users on April 18th.
네, 오늘은 에픽로드와 버퍼 지연 이벤트 관련 데이터를 좀 살펴보면서 현황을 같이 체크해 보려고 합니다.
So today we will be looking at our adventures fame distribution in regards to the Epic Road event and the buffer support event.
글로벌 던파 명성 현황이 저도 어떻게 변했을지 궁금한데요. 한번 그 자료를 볼까요?
Yeah, so we're curious as to how the fame distribution might have changed according to these events. So why don't we step right into the data?
그 이벤트 시행 전후를 좀 비교를 해보면 전반적으로 이 스핀지 입장 명성 구간부터 이제 기존 대비해서 이제 명성이 뚜렷하게 좀 높아졌어요.
So compared to before these events were held, we could see that for around the fame requirement of entering ISPNs, the amount of users with the required fame has risen dramatically.
네, 저기 이제 3.3만에서 3.6만 뭐 그 이상까지도 많이 성장을 했죠.
And we could see that a lot of users the number of users have increased in the bracket between 33K and 36K fame.
네. 그 에픽로드 이벤트 통해서 좀 상위 콘텐츠에 도전할 모험가들을 좀 더 많이 지원하고자 좀 했었고요.
So the main reason we did this event, the Epic Road event, was to enable more adventurers to access higher level content.
네. 이제 다음 과제는 이제 3만 중반 유저분들이 4만 그리고 바칼레이드까지 좀 잘 도달하도록 하는 겁니다.
So our next objective would be to help our adventurers who are in the mid 30K fame to reach 40K fame and consequently Bacall raid.
네. 물론 이제 그 아래에 있는 명성 유저들도 성장을 계속 시키려고 하고요.
Of course, we will be helping out with the fame growth of users who are not in this bracket, who are below this.
그리고 이제 다가오는 차원회랑 버전 다음 주에 3만 후반에서 4만 명성 달성을 위한 컨텐츠와 이벤트가 되게 많이 준비되어 있어서 많은 기대 부탁드리겠습니다.
And in the updated version where the Hall of Dimensions is available, we will be preparing a lot of events and content for adventures around the end of 30K fame and around 40K fame.
정말 e스핀즈 진입 명성부터 뚜렷하게 향상된 것이 보이네요. 그렇다면 말씀해주신 버퍼 지원 이벤트에서는 어떤 데이터를 확인할 수 있을까요?
So as you've mentioned, we can see a marked difference in the amount of adventurers who can enter ISPNs. So aside from this, what effect did the buffer event also have?
네, 그 버퍼 관련 차트를 한번 살펴볼게요.
So yeah, let's take a look at our data regarding the buffer event.
네, 기존 버퍼 캐릭터를 이벤트 캐릭터로 지정하신 경우에는 그 고명성에 되게 다수 분포가 된 것을 좀 볼 수 있고요.
So if you look at this chart, so the blue bars indicate existing characters that were selected as event characters, and the orange bars indicate the characters that were newly created. And if you look at the blue bars, we can see that a lot of them have reached the higher end fame of like early 40K.
네, 그 파란 막대 보면은 아마 바칼까지 진입한 유저들이 많은 걸 보실 수 있을 거예요.
Yeah, and obviously, so we can see that the blue bars are now able to a lot of more adventurers can enter Bacall raid.
네, 그리고 오렌지색 바를 보시면은 레벨 1부터 키우신 분들인데 그분들은 이스핀즈랑 계정 구간까지 많이 성장을 하신 것 같습니다.
As for the orange bars, they're characters that were newly created and grown starting from level 1, and we can see that a lot of these characters are already able to enter ISPNs and Total War.
네, 이제 해당 구간까지 오신 분들은 차원회랑 버전에서 새 컨텐츠와 이벤트로 계정 이상의 그 그 컨텐츠들도 노려보실 수 있을 거예요.
So these users, the orange bar users, will be able to reach content that is higher than Total War through the events and content we have prepared with the Hall of Dimensions update.
새롭게 버퍼를 육성한 유저가 e스핀즈 그리고 개전 구간에서 활발히 활동하고 있는 것 같습니다.
So from this graph, we can see that newly created characters are now currently very active in the spins and Total War content.
에픽로드와 버퍼 지원 이벤트가 이 상위 콘텐츠 진입에 큰 영향을 미친 것으로 보이는데요.
So we can surmise that the Epic Road event and the Buffer Support event has helped newer characters access higher level content.
그렇다면 파티 플레이에도 변화가 있었을까요?
So did this also have an effect on like how party play is going on?
네, 버퍼 육성과 밀접한 연관성이 있는 파티 플레이 현황도 한번 살펴보도록 하겠습니다.
So we will look at our party play statistics, which is closely related to like the population of buffers we have.
네, 4월 1일부터 17일 그리고 4월 18일부터 5월 18일까지 두 기간의 데이터를 비교를 해봤고요.
So we compared the data, two types of data, which the first one is from data between April 1st and April 17th, and the second set of data is from April 18th to May 18th.
네, 먼저 e스핀즈부터 보시면 솔로 플레이 비율은 이제 7% 정도 하락을 했고요. 4인 파티의 비중이 34% 증가를 했습니다.
So if we look at the data based on eSpins first, we can see that the percentage of solo play has decreased by 7%, while play for 4-man parties has increased by 34%.
그리고 이제 또 개전을 한번 살펴보면 솔로 플레이 비중에는 뭐 큰 변동은 없었어요, 기존과. 근데 4인 파티 플레이가 30% 좀 증가한 효과가 있었습니다.
And as for Total War, there wasn't much of a change in the percentage of solo parties, but there was a 30% increase in the ratio of 4-man parties as well.
이제 4인 딜러 파티도 물론 있겠지만 큰 폭으로 4인 파티가 증가한 것을 보면 버퍼 지원 이벤트가 영향을 미친 것 같습니다.
Of course, there in this 4-man party ratio, there might be parties with 4 DPS characters, but seeing that it's increased by a large amount, we can surmise that the buffer event did have an effect in party play.
처음에 말씀 주신 것처럼 에픽로드와 버퍼 지원 이벤트로 인해 전반적으로 모험가분들의 명성도 점차 상승하는 것으로 보이고요.
It seems that due to the Epic Road event and the buffer support event, the overall fame of all our adventures has increased as a whole.
네, 그 모험가 여러분들께서는 요즘 좀 버퍼나 원하는 느낌 좀 받으셨을까요?
So I want to ask our adventures, do you guys feel like the buffer shortage has been lessened a bit these days?
Please tell us.
Do you still feel like it takes a long time to make
No.
No.
No. Or do you feel like you're seeing more buffers around? Like maybe like have you felt a difference in how long it takes to form a party with a buffer?
Yes,
So
it's quicker.
One no, a few yeses, yes and no's.
No.
Not in
In
Bacall
Bacall,
rate, but I see more staters
in Total War and in spins.
I guess Bacall rate is less people access Bacall rate, but definitely more in Total War. Yeah, as like from our graphs before, there were a lot more in Total War than Bacall rate.
그러니까 일부는 좀 효과가 좀 있었던 것 같고요. 사실은 이것만으로 모든 것들을 해결할 수가 없기 때문에 아직 갈 길이 남아 있는 것 같아요.
So it seems like the buffer event has helped in some regards, but we still believe that there is a long way to go about the problem of addressing the buffer shortage.
저희가 뭐 패스트트랙이나 컨텐츠 업데이트나 이벤트 같은 것들을 제공을 하면서 더 많은 모험가분들께서 e스핀즈랑 개전을 넘어서 곧 업데이트되는 이제 대마법사의 차원회랑 즐기시고 시즌 하이라이트인 바칼레이드까지 좀 무사히 도달할 수 있도록 열심히 노력하겠습니다.
So we will of course continue updating through fast track patches and other content and events in order for our adventurers to not only be able to access eSpins and Total War, but also the next content, which is Hall of Dimensions, and then even after that, all the way to Bacall rate.
저 같은 경우에는 이제 여기 모험가분들께서 말씀하시는 것처럼 개전 이후에 바칼 레이드까지 진입하기가 정말 많이 어려웠던 기억이 납니다.
So I personally feel, as I can also see in the chat, that a lot of adventurers are having trouble with entering the call raid after they've, like sort of already gotten into Total War.
지금 단계에서 개전에서 바칼 레이드 진입까지 명성을 약 6천 이상 올려야 하는데 융합 장비가 꼭 필요했거든요.
So in order to enter the call raid after Total War, you have to raise your fame by about 6,000, and for this you really need your fusion equipment.
네, 맞습니다. 제 부캐 세 개도 똑같은 상황이라서 네, 공감합니다.
Yeah, I feel the same because my new 3 alts currently are in that exact situation.
네, 그래서 다음에 소개해드릴 컨텐츠가 정말 중요한 역할을 하게 될 것 같습니다.
So that's why the next content that we are going to update is that much more important.
네, 대마법사의 차원이랑 레기온 던전이 바로 다음 주 화요일에 업데이트 될 예정이거든요.
So the Archmage's Hall of Dimensions is scheduled to be updated next Tuesday.
정말 유저분들도 저희들도 고대하던 대형 콘텐츠인데요. 이 업데이트의 주요 내용을 알려주실 수 있으신가요?
So this is a big content update that everyone, including us, has been looking forward to. So can you tell us what exactly is planned for this update?
네, 바칼레이드까지 진입하기 위한 징검다리 역할을 할 레기온 던전이고요.
So the Hall of Dimensions is a Legion dungeon that will act as a stepping stone for users to enter the call raid.
네, 입장 명성은 약 38,000 그리고 여기서 드랍되는 아이템 옵션 레벨이 63에서 70 정도로 좀 높은 아이템들을 드랍할 예정이에요.
And the entry requirement will be roughly 38k, and the epics, the items that are dropped here, will have option levels from between 63 and 70. So yeah, they will be of higher fame.
그리고 보조 장비, 귀걸이, 마법 석부의 융합 장비 역시 여기서 획득할 수 있고요. 최소 1000 이상의 명성 성장이 가능할 거예요.
And also, you will be able to obtain fusion equipment for your sub equipment, your earrings, and your magic stone. So, and this will allow you to raise your fame by about 1,000.
생각해 보니까 이게 특히 차원해랑에서 빼놓을 수 없는 것이 초월 난이도거든요. 네.
So another thing you can't miss about the Hall of Dimensions is the transcendent difficulty.
특히 카론 초월 난이도는 많은 모험가분들의 난관이 예상되는데요.
So I predict that a lot of our adventurers will have some trouble with Kayron's transcendent difficulty.
그 초월 난이도는 바칼레이드를 이미 플레이하셔서 높은 명성 구간에 있는 모험가분들을 위한 정말 도전적인 난이도고요.
So the transcendent difficulty is a very challenging difficulty, challenging content for since some of our users have already been playing in the call raid and have higher fame.
그래서 초월 난이도의 이제 모든 보스를 클리어하신 분들한테는 명예성 보상도 함께 제공을 해드릴 거예요.
So we're planning to provide users that manage to clear all bosses on transcendent difficulty with honorary rewards.
네, 주로 이제 차원해랑의 보상과 스펙에 대한 이야기를 지금까지는 했는데요.
So we started out with talking about the content within Hall of Dimensions and also the rewards.
사실 무엇보다 중요한 게 이제 두 번째 레기온 던전에서 느낄 수 있는 되게 발전된 액션성과 또 다음 모험으로 전개가 되는 서사가 되게 잘 짜여진 컨텐츠거든요. 그래서 유저 여러분들께서 되게 재밌게 즐기실 수 있을 걸로 기대가 됩니다.
But what's just as important is the fact that this is our second Legion dungeon where you will be able to experience much more improved action and stylish play, along with the fact that it's also content with a very well-made storyline. So we hope that our users will be able to enjoy both of these aspects of the content as well.
이 대마법사의 차원해랑 콘텐츠에 대해서 한번 상세하게 살펴봤는데요. 이외에도 또 다른 던전 업데이트가 있나요?
So we've talked about the Hall of Dimensions being added, but will there be any other changes to other dungeons that we might already have?
아, 네. 노블레스 코드 더스크라는 상급 던전이 새롭게 추가됩니다.
So a new advanced dungeon called Noblest Dusk will be added as well.
기존 노블레스 코드의 경우 계정 내 캐릭터를 스쿼드처럼 편성하는 시스템이었는데요.
So the original Noblest Code content was had a system where you could form your own squad or party with characters within your own account.
더스크는 기존의 던전 구조를 선호하시는 분들을 위해서 만든 던전입니다.
In contrast, Noblest Code Dusk will have the dungeon system for users that prefer the more normal dungeon type.
네, 그리고 이 더스크는 상급 던전들 사이의 성장 계단이 갭이 좀 컸던 부분들을 좀 보완해주는 역할을 수행할 거예요.
And also, this Noblest Code Dusk will act as improvement because since currently there are some gaps between the content for advanced dungeons, so this will help fill up those gaps.
그리고 파괴된 죽은 자의 성이나 마이스터의 실험실보다 던전 구조가 훨씬 단순하거든요. 그래서 빨리 클리어하실 수 있을 거예요.
Additionally, Noblest Code will have a more simpler dungeon structure than, let's say, Destroyed Castle of the Dead or the Meister's Laboratory, so it will be able to be cleared relatively faster.
네, 그리고 이제 커스텀 장비 노리시는 분들, 엔트 정령이나 숲속의 마녀 커스텀 장비를 노리시는 분들이 애용하면 정말 좋을 거예요.
So this will be good content for players who are farming for custom epics, such as End Spirit and Forest Bridge.
기존 노블레스 코드는 시간이 오래 소요되었는데 이 노블레스 코드 더스크는 진짜 부담 없이 즐길 수 있겠네요.
네.
So the original Noblest Code content did take some time to be able to be cleared, but it seems that this new version will be able to be done in less amount of time.
앞서 소개해주신 던전 업데이트 이외에도 저희가 주목할 만한 콘텐츠 업데이트 내용이 있을까요?
So aside from dungeon updates, is there any other noticeable content updates that you might have to tell us about?
네, 저희 이제 다음 업데이트가 이제 카오스와 드래고니안 랜서, 쿠노이치, 어벤져, 섀도우 댄서 캐릭터 리뉴얼 업데이트가 진행될 예정이에요.
So we also have character renewal updates planned for the Chaos, the Dragoon, the Kunoichi, the Avenger, and the Shadow Dancer.
네. 먼저 이제 카오스는 대표적으로 파이널 어택 스킬의 딜레이 감소 등의 상당수의 스킬이 좀 개편이 됐고요.
So the Chaos will have reworks to a lot of her skills, including, let's say, the delay will be reduced for her final attack skill.
네, 그리고 드래곤의 랜서는 공중 사용 스킬들이 많이 늘어났어요. 그래서 훨씬 더 강화된 액션성을 느끼실 수 있을 거예요.
And as for the Dragoon, there will a lot of airborne moves will be added, so you'll be able to play more stylishly, and it'll feel like it has a lot more action.
네, 그 외에 다른 캐릭터 리뉴얼들도 업데이트 통해서 많이 변화될 모습을 기대해 주시면 좋겠고요.
Aside from these examples, more characters will have a lot to update to their kits, so we hope you're excited for that.
이번에 이 5개 캐릭터에 다뤄지지 않았더라도 앞으로도 계속 캐릭터 리뉴얼을 지속할 예정입니다.
So although for now we're showing you these 5 characters that are not included in this renewal will of course be gradually updated in the future as well.
이게 5종의 캐릭터 리뉴얼이 한꺼번에 진행된다니까 정말 기대가 많이 되는 것 같습니다. 유저분들도 그렇고요.
It's nice to see that 5 characters are being updated all together at once, and I think our viewers are also excited for that.
채팅을 보니까 이게 아까 폭풍의 영린과 관련된 언급도 꽤 보이는데 해당 콘텐츠와 관련해서도 업데이트 사항이 있을까요?
But also in the chat, I think there were a lot of mentions about Storm's Wrath. So would you have anything prepared to tell us about that?
네, 주간 폭풍의 형님 마스터 난이도가 추가되고요. 아이템 옵션 레벨이 42에서 62 구간에 좀 높은 명성 픽을 획득하실 수 있을 거예요.
So the master difficulty will be added to the weekly Storm's Wrath dungeon, and items obtained here will have option levels from between 42 and 62.
저도 이제 북캐릭터 키우면서 영린 잘 이용하고 있었는데요. 익스퍼트 이후에 좀 끊기는 느낌이 있더라고요.
So I personally was using Storm's Wrath a lot to grow my alts, but I felt like there was a disconnect after the expert mode.
네, 그래서 이스핀즈 진입하기 전인 뭐 31,000 근처의 북캐릭터 육성에 도움이 좀 많이 될 겁니다.
So we hope that this will help you grow your alts who are like right before the Ispin's cut around 31k.
그리고 마스터 난이도 추가 이외에도 폭풍의 형님 일반도 업데이트를 할 예정이에요.
And along with the addition of the master difficulty, the normal Storm's Wrath mode will also be updated.
네, 일반은 주간 던전하고 난이도별로 드랍되는 아이템 레벨을 공유를 할 거예요.
So the normal Storm's Wrath mode will now share the same item option level drops as the weekly dungeon.
네, 그래서 확정적으로 에픽 아이템을 획득할 수 있는 구조는 아닌데요.
Although the epic drops won't be guaranteed like the weekly dungeon.
네, 입장 시에 적은 피로도하고 골든베리를 소모해서 계속 입장을 하실 수 있어서 에픽 파밍 기회가 더 폭넓게 부여될 예정입니다.
It's content that you will be able to enter with not too much fatigue and also with just some golden barrels. So this will allow you to branch out in your methods of farming for epics.
네, 이제 곧 종료되는 에픽 로드를 또 아쉬워하시는 분들한테는 좀 훌륭한 대안이 될 수 있을 것 같아요.
So we hope that this will be a nice alternative for some of our users who will probably be disappointed that the Epic Road event will end late this May.
이게 말씀하신 것처럼 마스터 난이도가 나오면 파밍 효율도 훨씬 많이 오를 것 같습니다. 일반 모드로 추가 에픽 아이템 획득도 늘어볼 수 있고요.
So we can expect with the addition of the master difficulty that farming efficiency will be increased quite a bit, and also that we'll now be able to fish for more epics in the normal mode as well.
이제 방송을 보면 폭풍의 영린과 함께 아라드 어드벤처에 대한 문의도 많이 보이는데요. 이번 버전에서 업데이트 소식을 기대해봐도 될까요?
So along with the Storm's Wrath, we're also seeing a lot of feedback about updates to Arad Adventure, and so would there be anything that would happen to it for this update?
네, 그 아라드 어드벤처가 조금은 노후된 컨텐츠였죠. 그래서 이번에 업데이트를 할 예정입니다.
So the Arad Adventure content is a bit, it's sort of like outdated content. So we're planning to update it for this update.
네, 그래서 새로운 토벌전인 노블레스 코드가 추가되고 마법 부여 카드, 105레벨 커스텀 에픽 상자 등 보상으로 추가돼서 110레벨 컨텐츠가 반영된 아라드 어드벤처를 즐기실 수 있을 거예요.
So a new subjugation area, the Noblest Code, will be added, and along with this, we will be also adding magic enchantment cards and level 105 custom epic equipment boxes as rewards. So like Arad Adventure is sort of up to date with level 110 content.
네, 용병 캐릭터 또한 등급이 또 새로 추가되고요. 용병 획득 정보를 확인할 수 있는 컬렉션 메뉴도 같이 추가됩니다.
Additionally, a new grade will be added for mercs, and you'll also be able to check out the mercs that you have collected through a new collection menu.
네, 모쪼록 업데이트된 아라드 어드벤처가 좀 도움이 됐으면 하는 바람이에요.
So we hope that these updates to Arad Adventure will help our adventurers in their journey.
정말 약간 풍성한 업데이트 볼륨인데요. 초보 유저 입장에서는 약간 볼륨이 너무 커가지고 따라하기가 어려울 수도 있겠다는 생각이 들어요.
So this is a very dense update with a lot being added, but since there's so much being added, we feel like it might be a bit confusing for what newer users should focus on.
업데이트 내용이 정말 많아서 신규 유저라면 무엇부터 시작해야 할지 헷갈릴 수도 있을 것 같습니다.
If I were a new user, I might be a bit I feel like I would be overwhelmed by the volume of what's being updated.
네, 그 어려움에 되게 깊게 공감하시는 개발자분들이 계시거든요.
So we do have devs that are deeply sympathetic about newer users' plight.
네, 그분들이 인게임 내에 신규 복귀 유저들을 위한 가이드 이벤트를 만들고 있어요.
So we are creating new guide content related for these new and returning users.
네, 그 인게임 가이드는 지금 뭐 프로토타입 이벤트 느낌으로 업데이트를 좀 해보고 차차 좀 개선을 해나가려고 해요.
So for the in-game guide, we've created a sort of prototype through this event, and also since it's just an event, we will try to sort of improve upon it in the future.
네, 그뿐만 아니라 4월에 개발자 노트에서 언급을 했던 것처럼 공식 홈페이지 가이드도 계속 업데이트를 하고 있고요.
In addition to this, we are continuing to update our official homepage guides, as we mentioned in our April dev notes.
네, 5월 30일 업데이트 할 때는 차원회랑 콘텐츠 관련된 공식 홈페이지 가이드도 함께 게시를 할 예정이에요.
So upon our update on May 30th, we will be adding another official homepage guide related to the Hall of Dimensions content.
네, 그 밖에도 편의성 패치나 뭐 유저분들이 또 기다리시는 내용들도 같이 업데이트를 할 예정이라서 많은 기대와 응원 부탁드리겠습니다.
And along with this, we will be adding information regarding our QoL patches. So we hope that you'll check it out on our update day and keep an eye out for this.
차원해랑 업데이트 관련해서 정말 볼륨이 많았는데요. 이렇게 상세하게 소개해 주셔서 감사합니다.
So we had a lot to talk about our Hall of Dimensions update. So we thank you for the detailed explanation.
이제 오늘 방송의 하이라이트 하반기 업데이트 플랜을 공개할 차례가 온 것 같은데요.
But now it's time for the highlight of the stream, which is the update plan for the second half of this year.
8주년 방송에서 가장 마지막으로 공개되었던 아처 업데이트 날짜가 정말 화제가 되고 있는데 자세히 소개해 줄 수 있을까요?
So the last update that we introduced in our 8th anniversary stream was the Archer update, and people are curious about that. So do you have any more details you can tell us?
되게 오래 기다리셨죠?
We know you guys have been waiting for such a long time.
아처 업데이트는 기존에 7월로 안내를 한번 드렸었고요. 오늘은 정확한 업데이트 날짜를 공개해드리려고 합니다.
So in our last director stream, we told you that the Archer would be updated this July, and today we will be giving you an exact date.
네, 뮤즈의 업데이트 날짜는 7월 25일로 확정됐습니다.
So the Muse will be updated on July 25th.
네, 날짜 공개 기념으로 플레이 영상을 한번 함께 감상을 한번 해볼까요?
So in celebration of our in revealing the update date, why don't we look at a play video?
I played the Muse for one time, but it was too hard for me, too quick to know. But yeah, she's so cute.
I mean, yeah, a bit complicated for me, but I'm old. Oh no, wait, I shouldn't say that here. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Okay. 뮤즈가 7월 25일 업데이트로 확정이 되었군요. 이 플레이 영상을 보니까 더욱 기대되고 설렙니다.
So we're glad to know that the Muse will be updated this July 25th, and seeing the play video has made us more excited for it to be out.
그렇다면 아처의 또 다른 전직인 트래블러 언제쯤 출시될까요?
Then would we be able to get a date for the release of the Archer's other advancement, which is the Traveler as well?
네, 답변 드리기 전에 또 다른 영상을 하나 준비를 했거든요. 그것도 한번 같이 감상을 해볼까요?
Before I give an answer on that, we have prepared another video, so let's take a look at that first.
Another video coming in.
That was that part. Yes, very sick. So, I mean, yeah, we do know it's going to be updated soon. But when is it?
Yeah.
뭔가 여러분들 트래블러 플레이 영상 좀 어떠셨는지 좀 궁금해요. 좀 반응 좀 보여주겠습니다.
So, what did you guys feel after seeing the play video? Are you guys excited for the
Hyped.
Traveler?
Hyped, clap, clap. Dios, God.
3D motion was
What
like,
lit.
yeah, I agree.
Please travel. I'm so excited.
그 트래블러의 출시일은 당연히 뮤즈가 나오고 한두 달 뒤가 아니라
So the Traveler will not be updated 1 or 2 months after the Muse, but
슈퍼 패스트트랙으로 7월 25일에 뮤즈와 동시에 업데이트될 예정입니다.
But we've managed to super fast track the update, and the Traveler will be simultaneously released with the Muse on July 25th.
우!
Yay! DFOG!
DFOG. 아 정말 놀라운 소식인데요. 어떻게 동시 출시를 결정하게 되었나요?
So this is really surprising news. How did you come to decide to release them together?
네, 뮤즈나 트래블러 둘 중에 하나를 좀 먼저 출시하는 형태로도 진행을 할 수는 있어요.
Of course, we could have released them separately, so we could release the Muse or the Traveler first.
네, 근데 기다리실 무언가 여러분들을 생각을 하면은 네, 동시 출시가 맞겠다 싶어서 그렇게 결정을 하게 됐습니다.
But we knew you guys were waiting a lot for both of these advancements, so we decided to take that into account and release them together.
네. 네, 이렇게 빠른 작업을 하려면은 많은 개발자 여러분들이 정말 고생을 하시거든요.
But in order for us to bring these faster updates, a lot of our devs had to go through a lot of trouble to do this.
네, 슈퍼 패스트트랙은 저희에게는 슈퍼 하드워크 같은 의미예요.
So when we say super fast track, for us it means super hard work.
네, 이렇게 빠른 작업을 위해서 노력하시는 개발팀에 응원 한마디 해주시면 감사하겠습니다. 같이 보고 계실 거예요.
So we'd really appreciate it if you could send a few words of support to our dev teams, because they're probably watching the stream right now as well. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank
We
you.
thank you too. Yeah, I'm not a dev, so.
그리고 이제 두 캐릭터가 한꺼번에 출시되는 만큼 육성에 좀 부담을 덜어드리기 위한 정말 큰 이벤트도 준비를 하고 있고요.
So, and since we're releasing two advancements at once, we are planning a really big event that will be able to encompass the growth of both of these characters.
네, 아직 출시까지 기간이 좀 남았잖아요. 그래서 6월 27일에는 사전 예약 이벤트하고 이 캐릭터들, 정말 멋진 캐릭터들의 매력을 엿볼 수 있는 여러 가지 정보들도 공개를 하려고 해요.
So, since there's still some time left until the update, we will be having a pre-order event for June 27th, and also on this day we will be releasing a lot of background and story information that you might be able to enjoy.
이게 정말 아처 동시 출시만으로 벌써 하반기 업데이트에 대한 기대가 솟구치는데요.
So just seeing that the archers both will be simultaneously updated has got us excited for the second half of this year.
이렇게 저번 8주년 방송에 나오셨을 때는 업데이트 플랜과 함께 패스트트랙에 대한 내용도 다루셨잖아요.
For our last anniversary stream, we talked about other fast track patches along with our update plans.
혹시 차원회랑과 아처 업데이트 사이 저희가 기대할 수 있는 패스트트랙 업데이트 내용도 있을까요?
So will there be anything that will be fast tracked from between the Hall of Dimensions update and the Archer update?
네, 물론이죠. 이번에 6월 27일에 하드워크 업데이트를 진행할 예정입니다.
Yes, of course. We do have another hard work update plan for June 27th.
그 상급 던전 파밍 개선하고 이제 파괴된 죽은 자의 성 맵 축소가 기존보다 좀 더 빠르게 업데이트될 예정이에요.
So improvements to advanced dungeon farming, along with the destroyed Castle of the Dead map being reduced, will be updated quicker than originally scheduled.
파괴된 죽은 자의 성 마스터를 포함해서 일부 상급 던전의 주요 획득 아이템 옵션 레벨이 소폭 상승을 할 거예요.
So the levels, the option levels of items that will be able to be obtained in advanced dungeons, including the destroyed Castle of the Dead master difficulty, will be buffed, will be increased.
이제 파괴된 죽은 자의 성 미니맵이 여기 보시면은 확연히 이게 축소가 됐어요. 파밍이 더 편해질 것 같습니다.
So we can really see that the map for destroyed Castle of the Dead has been reduced a lot. So yeah, this should make farming much more easier.
네, 그 파괴된 죽은 자의 성은 유저가 처음 이제 110레벨 처음 입장한 던전이라서 부담을 좀 완화하는 목적으로 패스트트랙에 편성을 했습니다.
So the reason we fast-tracked this change to Destroyed Castle of the Dead is because it is the first advanced dungeon that newer users access.
그리고 상급 던전에서 드랍되는 골든베릴과 무결점 골든베릴이 굉장히 많이 떨어졌잖아요. 그런 것들도 묶음을 좀 통합해서 가시성과 편의성을 개선하려고 하고요.
So we're also adding changes. So like when you clear a dungeon, there used to be a lot of golden barrel and flawless golden barrel that would be dropped. But we're planning on integrating them into bundles, so for improved visibility.
네. 융합 에픽 장비 이제 선택 상자 사용하실 때 현재 이제 소지하고 있는 융합 장비는 쉽게 또 확인할 수 있도록 조치를 했어요.
And for when you're using Fusion Epic selection boxes, we've added a change where you can see right away which Fusion Epics you already have.
네. 여러 캐릭 키우시다 보면 이 캐릭한테 이 장비 있었나 잘못 받기도 하고 이렇게 헷갈리는 경우가 있어서요.
So if you have if you have several alts that you're working on, there are sometimes cases where you forget like if this character had this equipment, and that might end up in you receiving the wrong fusion equipment.
그리고 이제 캐릭터 내정보에서 피해 증가, 버프력에 적용된 이제 퍼센트 증가 옵션 수치가 좀 분리돼서 직관적으로 표기될 예정이에요.
And also, we're planning on updating information in the My Information window regarding your percentage detail improvements for damage value and buff power.
네, 그리고 소모품 같은 경우도 이것은 되게 중요한데 제한 횟수 표기 방식이 변경이 돼서 유저분들께서 훨씬 더 확인하시기 편하게 될 거예요.
And we'll also be adding an update where we'll make changes to the number of limits you have on your being able to use consumables. So this should help with visibility as well.
상급 던전과 편의성 개선 패치가 빠르게 온다니 fast track. 반가운 소식이네요.
So it's exciting to hear that we will be having changes made to advanced dungeons and also other quality of life patches coming more quicker.
네.
Yeah, the font does look different because I managed to Photoshop it. This
Since
is-
it's an update that has not been applied yet, even internally,
It was
yeah.
all over Koreans, so I made it myself to be visualized in Photoshop. Sorry, guys.
This is Tigger's Photoshop skills, but you guys have very good eyesight. Like you could tell right away.
Sorry, guys. I just wanted to not make it into Korean, but English. So I'm sorry for that. Okay. Beyond that, 머지않아 다가올 다른 업데이트 소식도 준비가 되어 있을까요?
So other than these, will there be other news that you have to share about future updates as well?
네, 저희한테 아카이브라는 페이지가 있어요. 저희가 이제 직접 유저분들의 목소리를 듣거나 데이터 계속 보고 또 저희가 플레이들 개발팀도 많이 하거든요. 그러면서 그런 종합적으로 느낀 점들을 기록하는 아카이브라는 페이지를 내부적으로 운영을 합니다.
So we have an internal page that we call the archive, which is where we record and document what we hear from the users and also what we ourselves feel while playing, because a lot of our devs, including us, are playing a lot of DFO.
그래서 이제 DFO에 독자적으로 개선이 필요한 크고 작은 항목들을 모으고 여기서 실제 개선 사항들을 이제 회의하고 가져오기도 해요.
So through this archive, we compile changes that we feel have to be made exclusively for DFO, and this is where we draw plans for updates, and we have meetings regarding things we document in the archive as well.
네, 아카이브를 통해서 이번에 변경되는 내용 몇 가지를 소개해 드리겠습니다.
So first, I'll tell you about some changes that we have planned based on what we got from this archive.
네, 먼저 6월 27일에 모험당 상점에 몇 가지 아이템을 더 추가를 하려고 해요.
First off, for our June 27th update, we are planning to add some items to our Explorer Club shop.
네, 먼저 110레벨 상황에 맞게 용맹의 상점에는 100에서 109레벨까지 사용할 수 있는 1레벨 상승권이 추가되고요.
So we'll be adding level increase tickets that can be used from between level 100 and level 109 to match our 110 content in the Valor Crystal shop.
네, 어드벤처 토큰 상점에는 심연에 펼린 장비 선택 상점을 추가를 하고요.
We're also going to add fragmented abyss selection boxes in our adventure token shop.
네, 그 밖에도 탈리스만 제조일기 등 캐릭터 육성과 세팅에 도움되는 물품들을 추가해서 모험당 상점을 개선할 예정이에요.
We're also going to add other items that will help with growing and also, building your character in the Explorer Club shop, such as talisman readjusters.
모험단 상점 구성품이 개편되면 캐릭터 육성이 그만큼 더 편리해질 것 같습니다.
Changes made to the Explore Club shop will mean that it will be a bit more easier to grow new characters.
특히 다음 개편 패치 내용이 궁금한데요. 이거를 설명해 주실 수 있나요?
So, what are the renewals that we'll be having for the next patch?
네. 게임 하다 보면은 그 마법부여 카드로 마법부여를 해야 되는데 마법부여가 안 보일 때가 있어요.
So there are times when you're playing that you need to turn your cards into enchants, but you can't find an enchanter.
네. 저도 명성 조금만 올리면 돼서 이제 마법부여 하려고 했는데 마법부여가를 못 찾아서 온종일 좀 돌아다녔던 기억도 나요.
So I had a personal experience where I just needed to raise my fame by a little bit to enter new content, but it took me a lot of time because I spent all day looking for an enchanter.
네. 아마 유저 여러분들도 저랑 비슷한 경험을 하셨을 것 같고요.
I believe that other users might have had a similar experience such as mine.
네. 그래서 마법부여 장치 아이템을 추가를 해서 편의성을 좀 개선하려고 합니다.
So we are planning on adding an enchanting device item for our users' convenience.
네, 다만 이제 비용은 지금 DFO의 평균 마법부여가 분들이 받는 비용 대비해서 두세 배 정도는 좀 비싸게 들어갈 거예요.
However, the cost for this item will be around like 2 to 3 times the cost it takes to turn cards into enchants from actual enchanters.
네, 그래서 좀 더 저렴하게 이용하실 분들은 기존처럼 마법부여가 분들과 함께 작업을 하시면 되고 좀 급하게 바꾸고 싶으신 분들은 새로 추가되는 편의 기능을 이용하시면 됩니다.
So for those of you who want to change your cards into enchants at a lower price, can continue to do so by finding these enchanters. And for other users that want to change their cards as soon as possible, you guys can use this new item.
이게 마법 부여 전문 직업이 아니면 마법 부여가가 아니면 카드 마법 부여하는 게 정말 힘들었는데요.
So sometimes it'd be a bit difficult to turn your cards into enchants if you weren't of the enchanter profession.
이제 많은 유저분들이 이 마법 부여 소모품을 통해서 마법 부여를 편리하게 할 수 있을 것 같습니다.
So we're glad to see that this item will be added, which will be able to help a lot of adventurers enchant their cards more easily.
또 다른 개편 내용은 무엇인가요?
What other changes will be made?
계전을 좀 플레이하시다 보면은 OP팩 상자를 획득하는 과정이 좀 비효율적으로 다 돌아보니까 좀 느껴질 때가 있어요.
So when you're playing Total War, sometimes you might have felt that the road to obtaining the OP pack was a bit inefficient.
물론 당연히 그거 역시 재미 요소로 투입된 게 맞긴 합니다.
Of course, this was initially added, intended feature in order to allow you to play the content with more fun.
네. 이제는 1000개 연합군의 레이더가 발전했다는 느낌으로 우측 상단 미니맵과 전체 지도에 OP팩이 어디 있는지 이제 알려드릴 예정이에요.
Now we will be marking where the OP pack is in the mini map. Due to, let's say, we'll just say that the Imperial forces, their radar has improved. The Allied forces.
오케이. OP팩이 이렇게 돌아보면 꼭 반대 방향에 있을 때가 많았는데 이제 걱정할 필요가 없을 것 같네요.
Yes, there will be times where the OP pack is like on the other end of the map, and we believe that this patch will take care of that.
이게 그 시간을 좀 아끼고 좀 편의성을 개선하는 데 좀 도움이 되길 기대하고 있어요.
So yeah, we're hoping that this patch will allow you to save a bit more time while playing Total War and, be less stressed about it.
네, 이거 말고도 할 게 진짜 많으시잖아요.
Because you guys have a lot more to do other than just Total War.
네. 그리고 개발자 노트에서 앞서서 설명을 했던 핑 모니터 이미지도 좀 가시성을 좋게 교체하려고 해요.
Additionally, we'll be changing the ping latency markers that we mentioned in our previous developer notes.
네. 200에서 400 사이 핑이랑 그 이상 핑 모니터 차이가 좀 불명확하긴 했었거든요.
So previously it was hard to distinguish players with about something from 200 to 400 ping, and then other players that had ping that was even higher than that.
네, 네. 유저와 이제 다른 파티원들의 연결 수준이 어느 정도인지 좀 한눈에 좀 파악하실 수 있도록 변경하겠습니다.
So we're planning to make changes so players and will be able to differentiate how good or bad the ping connection is between your party members.
말씀대로 이 마커 이미지를 바꾸면 핑 구분이 좀 더 편리해질 것 같습니다.
As you mentioned, changing these ping markers should allow us to find parties more easily.
그 마지막 개선안은 무엇인가요?
So what will be the last improvement to be made?
네, 이 주제는 데이터를 통해서 먼저 좀 소개를 드릴게요.
For this topic, let's take a look at some data first.
네, 그 글로벌 던파 방송 질문이나 커뮤니티 보면 아바타 인벤토리 슬롯 관련 질문들이 종종 보여요.
So if we look at like our DFO ExStream Q&As and also other feedback, we sometimes get the questions about avatar inventory slots.
네, 아마 저 13명, 121명께서 말씀하시는 것 같거든요.
We're thinking that this feedback is from these 13 and 121 characters.
조회를 해보니까 480칸 아바타 인벤토리를 다 채운 캐릭터가 13명이었고요. 450칸 이상을 보유한 캐릭터가 121명이었어요.
So upon looking at our data, we could see that about 13 characters had already maxed out their 480 slots, and also 121 characters had filled more than 450 slots in their avatar inventory.
네, 이렇게 아바타 인벤토리를 정말 열심히 채워주신 유저분들을 위해서 인벤토리 최대 확장 슬롯을 6월 27일에 기존 480칸에서 640칸으로 확장을 할 예정입니다.
So in order to help out these adventurers who love using their avatar inventories, we are planning on increasing the avatar slots from 480 to 640 on the June 27th update.
여기 upon the chat, it seems like who managed to be in 13 characters, a lot of them is here.
Are all our 13 characters here?
Viewers are saying, it's me, it's me.
Well, thank you for loving our avatars so much. We really appreciate that.
You are the
Yes.
true MVP. Okay, 유저분들께
That's me.
That's me, that's me. 이게 유저분들께서 자주 언급하셨던 개선 사항이 반영된다니까 정말 기쁜 소식입니다.
It's nice to see updates being made based on things that our users have been talking a lot about.
네, 아마 640개도 곧 채우실 것 같긴 한데요.
I expect that our users will max out the 640 slots pretty quickly in the future.
네, 그래도 저희가 방송이나 커뮤니티 의견들 열심히 모니터링하고 있고 이렇게 개선되는 내용들은 빠르게 좀 사실들을 알려드리고 싶었어요.
So we are monitoring, feedback we get from our ExStreams and also our online communities. So we will try to gather these and show them to you in actual updates as soon as possible.
네, 차원회랑 업데이트 이후에도 6월 27일 패스트 트랙과 유저 개선 사항 추가 그리고 아초 동시 출시가 기다리고 있는데요. 콘텐츠에 대한 걱정은 없을 것 같아요.
So since we're having the Hall of Dimensions update, and then we're having the fast tracks scheduled for June 27th, and also we're having a lot of quality of life improvements, and of course the Archer simultaneous update, I feel like we won't have any concerns regarding content.
그런데 혹시 아처 업데이트 이후의 일정에 대해서도 공개해 줄 수 있으실까요?
But would you be able to tell us anything about some updates we might have after the Archer update?
유저 여러분들께서 여기서 멈추지 말고 더 공개하셨으면 하는 분위기가 느껴져요. More.
So we can tell from our users right now that they want us to show them more. They don't want us to end it here, and they want us to show them more.
네, 그 7월 이후에도 좀 굵직하게 두 가지 컨텐츠를 좀 공개를 해드리면 좋을 것 같아요.
So we do have two big updates, content updates that we will tell you about after the July updates.
첫 번째는 바칼레이드와 관련된 컨텐츠고요. 눈치 빠른 유저분들은 이미 아시겠죠?
The first is content related to Bakal Raid, and for those of you who already know, you probably have realized what it is.
9월 19일에는 바칼레이드의 완전 초월된 버전인 바칼레이드 하드 모드가 업데이트됩니다.
So the completely upgraded version of Bakal Raid, which is the Bakal Raid hard mode, will be added on September 19th.
네, 이렇게 뭐 직접 봐야죠. 준비된 영상을 한번 보실까요?
So Yeah, why don't we just check out the play video right away?
전쟁 테마를 동시에 출력. 대응해야 합니다. 알성문 불씨를 감지했습니다.
Here we go.
바칼이 본격적으로 힘을 내 모양입니다. 준비하세요.
Team Bacall. Oh, everyone died.
New upon Yes.
이게 바칼레이드 하드 모드라는 이름에 걸맞게 훨씬 더 어려운 난이도와 정말 새로운 연출들을 선보일 예정이에요.
So, befitting to the name of Bacall Raid Hard Mode, there will be a new gimmicks and also like cutscenes and performances added.
네, 이제 시작과 동시에 세 마리 고용이 깨어나고 바칼도 방금 보셨던 그런 멋진 기믹이 추가됩니다.
So, in the beginning of the content, the three dragons will start in their awakened status, and also new gimmicks will be added to Bacall.
네, 그리고 뭐 스토리나 뭐 배경에서만 보였던 대바칼 병기를 직접 사용도 하실 수 있을 거예요.
And also through the story, you'll be able to use the anti-Bacall weapons yourself that previously you could only like sort of see in the background.
네, 지금 뭐 바칼레이드도 퀄리티가 높은 컨텐츠지만 영상에서 보신 것처럼 더 업그레이드된 몰입도 높은 컨텐츠가 9월 19일에 여러분들께 찾아올 예정입니다.
So, although of course the Bacall Raid right now is still like well-made content, you'll be able to enjoy this content that has even more high quality after the September 19th update.
바칼레이드 하드 모드가 9월 19일 이제 찾아오는군요. 일러스트처럼 정말 무시무시한 포스를 내뿜는 바칼이 기대됩니다.
So we're looking forward to meeting even more dangerous Bacall this September 19th.
바칼레이드 말고도 유저 여러분께서 기대하는 업데이트가 있는 듯한데요.
We feel like our users, however, are looking for another update as well that other than Bacall Raid Hard Mode.
종민님께서 소개해 주실 콘텐츠가 혹시 더 있는 건가요?
Is there any more content you'd like to reveal to us?
네, 있습니다. 바로 코드네임 게이블브가 11월 내에 업데이트될 예정입니다.
Yes, we do, and that is Codename Gable that will be updated this November.
많은 분들의 이제 심금을 울렸던 서사가 담긴 마이스터의 실험실을 재구성했고요.
So the story of the Meister's laboratory, which touched the hearts of many of our adventurers, will be remade.
네, 신규 레기언 콘텐츠로 좀 색다른 진행 방식과 스케일을 좀 선보일 예정이고요.
And the content will be readjusted as a new Legion dungeon content, along with new ways to actually progress with the content.
네, 이번에도 영상 같이 한번 보시죠.
Yeah, so let's take a look at the next video together as well.
너희들은 제 얼굴 내 장난감으로 잡아먹는 것이다.
거예요. 전 천재라니까요.
에너지 최대치 상승. 우리는 멈추지 않을 것이다. 뭔가
That reminds me of like Captain Planet or something. Like the rings unite.
기존 마이스터 실험실 보스의 이제 새로운 패턴과 진짜 거대한 게이블과의 전투도 많은 기대해 주시면 좋겠어요.
So we hope our users look forward to new boss patterns from the original Meister's Laboratory content and also the fight with Gable.
네, 사실 작년 처음 추가된 레기온이라는 브랜드가 액션 게임으로서의 재미를 정말 잘 담았다고 생각하거든요.
So I think personally that the brand of Legion Dungeons that was released for the first time last year really is comprised with the action that we value in our game.
네, 이 재미를 더욱 극대화한 컨텐츠들을 준비하고 있으니까 기대해 주시면 좋겠습니다.
So we are planning on providing you with more content that takes this to the max. So we hope you guys stay excited for this.
11월까지의 주요 콘텐츠가 오늘 이렇게 공개될 거라고는 상상도 못했습니다.
So we weren't expecting for all the plans for up to the second half of this year to be revealed during today's stream.
정말 하반기까지 펼쳐질 글로벌 던파의 청사진이 매우 기대가 되는데요.
So the future plans for DFO for the second half of this year really does look bright.
오늘 이 자리에서 또 추가적으로 소개해 주실 내용이 있으신가요?
Is there anything else you'd like to mention during today's stream?
네, 좀 사과를 드림과 함께 좀 설명을 좀 드리고 싶어요.
There's something I want to apologize first before I get into talking about it.
네, 그 DFO 커뮤니티에서 스팀 채널링에 대한 부정적인 인식이 있는 걸로 알고 있습니다.
So I'm aware that there is sort of a negative sentiment towards our DFO Steam channeling within the DFO community.
네, 그리고 스팀 리뷰도 제가 수년치 정말 열심히 읽어봤거든요.
So I personally read many years worth of Steam reviews.
네, 커뮤니티에서도 말씀 정말 많이 하시더라고요.
And I also saw a lot of being mentioned quite often in our
네.
other communities.
네, 읽다 보니까 뭔가 이제 뭐 공통적인 거 말고 스팀 플랫폼 서비스에 특화된 좀 대표적인 부정 피드백이 좀 무고밴을 많이 당한다. 그리고 다운로드 속도가 너무 길다. 뭐 이런 내용들이 있었던 것 같아요.
The two main negative feedbacks that I saw was sort of exclusive to the Steam platform were the issues of unsolicited bans and also a long download times.
네, 그 밖에도 뭐 절대 DLC 사지 마세요. 같은 피드백도 있었고요.
I also saw feedback such as people saying to never buy the DLC content.
그래서 스팀 불만 사항과 이슈도 좀 저희가 열심히 좀 검토를 했고요. 스팀 유저분들도 불편함이 좀 덜하게 플레이할 수 있도록 개선을 좀 모색하고 있습니다.
So we're reviewing in depth the negative feedback we have regarding Steam and its issues. So in order to provide you with our Steam users with an improved environment and experience in the future.
맞습니다. 이 스팀 개선 사항에 대해서 어떤 내용이 있는지 알려주실 수 있으실까요?
So can you tell us what you have planned for the improvements to our Steam channeling?
우선 스팀 내 DFO 클라이언트 다운로드 방식을 개선을 해서요. 다운로드 시에 많이 개선된 속도로 다운이 가능하실 겁니다.
So first of all, we're going to change the method that our DFO client is downloaded through Steam, and this will allow for much more improved download speeds.
내부에서 테스트해봤더니 1시간 안팎으로 좀 속도가 확인이 되더라고요.
Internal tests show times of around like an hour.
그리고 이제 밴 이슈는 저희 보안 관제 그리고 운영 측과 함께 밴 원인들에 대한 세부 디테일들을 정책들을 전부 재검토를 하고 있습니다.
And for ban issues, our security team and our operations team is undergoing a lot of deliberation regarding the detailed rules and policies we have for restrictions.
네, 아까 뭐 채팅에도 킬더 버튼에서 문제 있는 계정도 좀 관리해라 말씀해 주셨는데 당연히 문제 있는 계정들은 정말 잘 거르기 위해서 노력을 더 할 거고요. 근데 반대로 그 과정에서 무고한 계정들이 밴이 되지 않도록 노력할 예정입니다.
And I just saw in the chat people saying kill the bots. So of course we're going to resume our restrictions upon bots and other accounts that need to be restricted. But also we'll try to do this in a way that keeps other innocent accounts from being restricted in the process.
그 밖에도 좀 노후화된 DLC 좀 오래됐거든요. 그래서 그런 것들이나 업적 같은 것들을 조금 개선을 할 예정이고요.
We're also planning on improving the sort of outdated DLCs along with the Steam achievements.
네, 이 기능들은 어떻게 보면은 뭐 DLC나 업적은 스팀 유저 한정이긴 한데 원래 네오플에서 이용하셨던 분들도 뭐 불합리하다고 상대적으로 그렇게 느끼시지 않도록 잘 조정해서 개편을 하겠습니다.
So although these improvements or these features are things that are exclusive to our Steam channeling users, we will update and improve these in a way that is adjusted so that our Neopol channeling adventures don't feel that they are at a disadvantage.
종합적으로는 뭐 지금과 같은 인식이 아닌 스팀 환경에서도 좀 쾌적한 환경을 제공을 하고 부정적인 인식이 없어지도록 하는 게 목표입니다.
So our main objective for this is to allow our Steam users to play in a more comfortable environment and to also sort of lessen the negative views that our community has regarding our Steam channeling.
앞으로 개선될 스팀 버전의 글로벌 던전 앤 파이터가 많이 기대됩니다. What about API? 채팅 유저분들께서 많이 궁금하신 내용이 API가 아닐까 하는데요. 진척된 내용이 있을까요?
So yeah, we'll stay tuned for a better experience for our Steam channeling users. But aside from this, we just saw in the chat that someone mentioned, the API. So would you have anything to tell us about that?
네, 안 그래도 지금 얘기하려고 했는데 어떻게 하셨죠 이거?
Yeah, we were about to mention it, but yeah, so we're curious as to how you knew that.
그 글로벌 던파 API를 유저분들한테 좀 더 빠르게 제공을 하려고 했는데 그렇지 못하고 있는 점에 대해서 죄송한 마음입니다.
First off, we wanted to provide our users with the API as fast as possible, but it's being a bit delayed, so for that I apologize.
네, 하지만 이제 계속 진행하고 있다는 말씀을 전해드릴게요.
But we want you guys to know that it's still currently the development is in progress.
네, 이 API가 유저분들한테 전달을 할 정보에 오류가 있으면 안 되기 때문에 데이터 검증에 시간이 더 소요되고 있고요.
So since we must not allow the wrong information and data to be passed on to our users, it's taking a bit of time verifying the data within the API.
지금 이제 기획이랑 UI는 작업 완료 단계에 접어들고 있고요. 거의 5개 이상의 부서가 붙어가지고 작업을 진행을 하고 있고 7월 중에는 이제 내부 테스트 예정으로 해당 시점에 추가 소식을 좀 공유드릴게요.
So currently there are like around 5 whole teams working on the whole API development, and currently the design and UI steps have been completed, and we will be coming back to you with more news about the API and its about the API after internal tests in July.
API 관련해서 정말 이제 손꼽아서 기다리는 유저들이 많습니다. 목표 업데이트 날짜 등 조금만 더 알려줄 수 없으실까요?
So we know that a lot of our users are really waiting for the API. So for these users, would you be able to, tell us around like an estimate date of when it will be updated?
API 업데이트 목표 일정은 7월 말에서 8월 정도가 될 것 같고요.
So we're planning on adding the API late July or early August.
네, 최대한 빨리 업데이트를 하기 위해서 최선을 다하고 있습니다.
And we're trying our best so it will be able to be released more early.
네, 기다려주시는 유저분들 그리고 API 관련 사이트 만드실 분들 위해서 주요 API 리스트를 미리 공개를 드릴게요.
So we'll show you the main API lists that will be added for our users who are waiting for this, and also other users that might be planning on creating sites based on our API.
네, 보시는 것처럼 KDNF와 거의 유사한 스펙으로 제공을 할 예정이고요.
As you can see, we'll be providing you with data that is similar to what is being provided through the KDNF service.
네, 혹시 이제 API를 이용해서 사이트를 좀 구축하실 분들은 KDNF에 구축된 API 사이트, 뭐 던파켓이나 던담, 던오프 같은 사이트들을 참고하시면서 조금씩 준비해 주시면 좋을 것 같습니다.
So for those of our users who are planning on building a site based on our APIs, you might want to take a preview, a sneak peek into the API services that are already in KDNF, such as 던파오프 and 던파켓. You know what they are. I know you guys know what they are.
이게 정말 리스트를 살펴보니까 캐릭터 정보별, 캐릭터 search, server info, 다양한 리스트가 담겨 있네요.
So we can see a lot of information such as character search and server info, characters basic info will be available through the DFO API.
저도 이제 추후 업데이트될 글로벌 던파 API에 대해서 많은 기대가 됩니다.
So I'm looking forward to what will be created through the DFO API lists when they are added in the future.
API 외에도 다른 공유해 주실 내용이 있으실까요?
Is there anything else you have left to share aside from the API?
네, 그 유저 여러분들을 위해서 시네마틱 영상 관련 케어도 좀 기획을 하고 있습니다.
So we're planning on making changes or doing new things with our cinematic videos for our users.
네, 제가 방금 말을 좀 더듬었는데 더빙 얘기할 거라서 저번에 한번 혼나가지고 좀 긴장돼서 좀 더듬었거든요.
I'm sort of stuttering out right now because I'm a bit nervous talking about English dubs, which had a very mixed response when we mentioned it during our last stream.
그래서 좀 설명드리면 먼저 다가올 아처의 경우 유튜브에서 제공할 시네마틱에는 영어 더빙 버전도 함께 제공해드리려고 해요.
So for our first cinematic trailer regarding the Archer, we will be providing an English dubbed version on YouTube only.
YouTube.
Not in game.
날이 당연히 이전 방송 때 더빙에 대한 여러분들의 의견을 고려를 해서 인게임에는 일관성을 위해서 한국어 더빙으로 출력을 할 예정이에요.
So of course we took your feedback from our last stream about adding English dubs to our game. So for this video, for the in-game video, it will be added as the original Korean dubs in order to keep the video unified with the rest of the game.
네, 물론 이번 더빙은 뭐 저희가 임의로 정한 건 아니고요. 저번에 흥미로운 사실이 하나 있었거든요.
Of course, for the English dubs planned for the YouTube video, this isn't something we just did of our own accord because we did see interesting fact.
네, 인게임 말고 시네마틱 영상 영어 더빙 해보면 어떻겠냐 설문조사 해봤더니 72% 비율로 찬성을 하시더라고요.
So when we did a survey for if our users would want an English dubbed cinematic video for our YouTube, 72% of them answered yes.
그래서 뭐 투표 기반으로 이번에 유튜브 버전 시네마틱은 더빙으로 아처 시네마틱을 기획을 했습니다.
So this is what led us to plan and design for our Archer cinematic to have English dubs for YouTube.
네, 유튜브 영상으로 처음 이제 DFO와 아처를 접하시는 분들한테 좀 신선한 느낌이 되길 바라고요.
We hope that this will be a sort of a new experience for those of our DFO users, new or old, that will meet DFO and the Archer cinematic video through YouTube.
Yeah. Before we proceed, I noticed a chat that I will only accept a dub trailer with Dooney's voices.
Really?
You want this to be Archer? You want this voice?
Dooney
Nah,
voice.
nah.
Dooney
You
voice.
guys don't want that. You guys really don't want that. Don't say that because it might happen. don't give our director ideas.
Yes, we do. 이거 하나 만들어야겠는데 이거?
Dooney voices, that's true. So our director is considering seriously to put his voices in game. But there was a time that we put our voices through the in game, like the event, Arad Marvel putting my voices like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh yeah, there was a very old event where you rolled the dice and stuff, and when the dice said like 3, then Tigger he recorded his voice, like, 3 double and stuff like that.
Other than that, let's move on to the next one. 아처 시네마틱 더빙 영상이라니까 정말 흥미로운 영상이 될 것 같습니다.
So Archer cinematic video with English dub seems like it would be an interesting addition.
예, 말씀해주신 영상 외에도 준비하고 있는 다른 영상이 있을까요?
Are there any videos planned that aside from cinematic trailers?
네, 그리고 110레벨 버전의 시나리오를 한 대 묶어서 가칭으로 The Next Journey라는 스토리 영상 제작을 검토하고 있습니다.
So we're reviewing the creation of a story video that's for now it's like called The Next Journey that will compile all the stories of the level 110 scenario.
네, 던파 스토리가 기본적으로도 정말 탄탄한데 이번 110레벨 버전 스토리는 진짜 감동적이거든요.
Of course, the DFO story and lore is very well made all around, but for this level 110 content, it was a lot more immersive and touching.
네, 근데 플레이 중간 중간에 스토리에 대한 몰입이 끊기죠. 땀 흘림 점프해야 되고 이렇게 스토리 기억이 안 나요.
But when you're actually playing the game, like your immersion in the story is sort of like interrupted because, for example, like if you're playing Ispins, you have to keep jumping for the earthquakes, and you won't be like focusing on the story.
그리고 이제 컨텐츠에서 이제 스토리가 끝까지 바깥까지 전개되기에 시간이 오래 걸려서 잊어버리신 분들도 계실 거고요.
And if you look at it, the story based on the content as a whole, it takes a lot of time for content to continue with the next content. So you might forget what's been going on regarding the story between these content.
그래서 한 번에 몰입해서 이 이야기를 쭉 볼 수 있으면 좋겠다고 생각을 했어요.
So we thought it'd be nice if you could sort of like see the whole story in like one sitting, a concentrated sitting.
이게 뭐 완전히 새롭게 애니메이션을 제작하는 형태는 아니고요.
So we're not going to be creating a whole new animation or a new video, but
네, 이번 시즌에 DFO의 시네마틱, 그리고 인게임 컷신, 음원, 더빙 등을 활용을 해서 하나의 영상으로 컴필레이션 하는 걸 목표로 하고 있어요.
what we're aiming to do is create one big compilation video of DFO cinematic, cutscenes, soundtracks, and also the dubs.
그래서 뭐 저희 미디어실과 시나리오 기획팀과 열심히 이거 어떻게 만들 수 있을까 논의를 좀 해보고 있는 단계입니다.
So our media team and our scenario design team are currently undergoing discussion on how we might able to proceed with this.
네, 잘 이거 준비해서 선보일 수 있으면 좋을 것 같아요.
So we're hoping that we will be able to prepare well for this and then show it to you guys.
네, 이 영상 통해서 또 이번 버전 그리고 DFO에 대한 몰입도가 또 높아지시면 좋겠고요.
We hope that this video will allow you to be immersed more in DFO and also the current level 110 cap content.
이 시나리오 영상도 던파 세계관 이해에 많은 도움이 될 것 같아요. 생각해보니까 지난 방송에 출연하셨을 때 진각성 아트북을 말씀하셨는데요.
We hope that this new video will be able to let our users understand the story of DFO more easily. But along with this, I think you mentioned during our last stream, not our director stream, but just the last stream you were on, something about our Neo Awakening art books.
네.
혹시 글로벌 던파 유저들을 위한 진각성 아트북 관련 추가 소식이 있을까요?
So would you have any news about the KDNF Neo Awakening art books for our global users?
네, 저희 DFO 유저분들을 위한 아트북을 소량 확보를 했습니다.
So we managed to procure a few art books for our global users.
네, 뭐 양이 많지는 않은데요. 7월 이후부터의 좀 다양한 채널에서 이벤트 보상으로 네, 무료로 드리려고 합니다.
So we haven't been able to get our hands on a ton of them, but we are planning on giving out the ones that we managed to get through various channels of events after July.
네. 죽이면
Am I going to have to kill someone for an art book? No!
Please no. You won't get one if you do. We'll blacklist you.
그 보통 이런 아트북 같은 경우에는 그 이제 크리에이터분들 내지는 뭐 이제 그림 그리시는 분들한테 주로 지급이 많이 됐었는데요.
Previously, not this art book, but previous art books we had, they were mostly distributed to like fan art events or like content creators related to illustrations and drawing.
네, 물론 그분들도 포함을 하겠지만 그렇지 않은 분들도 관심이 많으실 거예요. 그래서 더 다양한 모험가분들이 이 아트북 정말 소량이라서 죄송하지만 획득할 수 있도록 계획을 해보겠습니다.
And of course, these same users will be able to get these art books in the future. But along with these specialized users, we're planning on diverse and various ways to provide our overall player base with these art books. So we hope you guys are excited about this.
Do not sell your house, please.
It's not big. The book isn't big enough to sleep under. So don't.
오케이. 스팀 API와 시네마틱 영상 그리고 진각성 아트북 소식까지 다양한 내용을 오늘 공유해 주셔서 감사드립니다.
Well, thank you for sharing various news about Steam and the API, and also our cinematic and story videos.
벌써
Also the art book.
이제 벌써 종민님과 작별할 시간이 다 된 것 같은데 끝으로 한 말씀 해주실 수 있으실까요?
But it seems like our time with you is coming to a close. So, do you have any last comments you'd like to make?
먼저 벌써 이제 1시간 반이 다 돼가는데 긴 시간 동안 함께 얘기 나눠주신 모험가분들께 진짜 감사합니다.
So it's already been about an hour and a half since we started talking to you guys, and for that we thank you for staying with us through this stream.
네, 뭐 저희 개발팀의 첫 목표는 현재 DFO를 사랑해주시고 플레이해주시는 모험가분들이 더 재밌는 경험을 하도록 하는 거고요.
So the first goal of our developer team is to create a better and more enjoyable experience for those of our adventurers who are currently enjoying DFO.
뭐 이게 끝은 아니고 사실 다음 목표도 있는데 지금보다 더 많은 수의 모험가분들과 더 오랜 시간 함께 하는 겁니다.
But our next step after this, our next objective would be to create a game so we would be able to coexist with more adventures for a longer duration.
네, 뭐 더 재밌어졌다. DFO 같이 시작하자. 아니면 뭐 라이브 서비스가 많이 좋아졌다. 뭐 돌아와도 된다. 이런 말을 하기 좋은 게임으로 만드는 게 목표죠.
So that goal would be to create a game where our users would say things such as, "Oh, the game has gotten so much more fun," or "Let's start DFO together," and also the live service is really good for this game, and you should come back to the game. So we want to make a game where our users constantly say things like these.
뭐 이런 목표로 진짜 밤낮 안 가리고 개발에 힘쓰고 있는 개발팀이 있어요. 항상 응원의 말씀을 남겨주셔서 정말 감사합니다.
And in order for us to fulfill this objective, our dev team is working day and night for this. So we're always thankful for the support that you send us.
진짜 고생하고 계시거든요. 그래서 앞으로도 많은 지지와 응원 부탁드리겠습니다.
Yeah, so they are really they're really working hard for this. So we hope that you continue to send us your support and cheer us on in the future as well.
저희는 계속 더 재밌는 게임, 더 좋은 서비스로 보답을 해드리면서 모험가분들과 오래오래 함께 하고 싶어요.
So we want to continue providing you with better service and a better game in the future. So we will be able to, go down this path with you for a long time.
네. 그럼 이제 다음 주에 업데이트되는 차원회랑 재미있게 플레이 하시고요.
So we hope that you guys enjoy playing the content that will be updated next week, which is the Archmage's Hall of Dimensions.
네, 이벤트도 정말 멋진 거 많이 준비되어 있고요.
We have a lot of cool events planned for it as well.
네, 7월에 이제 곧 다가올 신규 캐릭터 아처의 동시 업데이트 많은 기대를 부탁드릴게요.
And of course, we hope you guys stay excited for the Archer simultaneous update scheduled for July 25th.
네, 그럼 감사했습니다라고 하기 전에
And before I say thank you and leave today's stream,
Wait. 정말 마지막으로 오늘 특별 방송을 기념해서 모험가 분들을 위한 것이 있을까요?
and the final last thing we have to ask you is, would you have anything prepared for our adventures today?
네, 모험가 여러분들을 위해서 정말 작은 선물을 준비를 했고요.
So we've prepared a very small gift for our adventures today.
네, 세리아의 특별 상점을 통해서 몇 가지 선물을 드리려고 해요.
So we want to give you some gifts through Serious Special Shop.
네, 그리고 모험가 여러분들의 플레이에 좀 도움을 좀 드리고자 프리미엄 계약 2종하고 성장권 2종을 준비를 했습니다.
In order to help our adventurers with their gameplay, we will be providing you with the two types of the premium and the Neo contracts, and also option growth tickets.
네, 자세한 내용은 이제 방송 끝나면은 공식 홈페이지 공지로 올려드릴 예정이에요.
You can check out the details on our notice on our official homepage after this stream is over.
네, 말씀드린 것처럼 이제 차원회랑부터 이후에 이어질 업데이트들 그리고 7월에 다가오는 아처 많은 관심 부탁드리고요. 오늘 방송 함께 해주셔서 정말 감사합니다.
As we mentioned during today's stream, we hope that you guys are excited for not just the Hall of Dimensions, but the upcoming updates all the way to Archer. And thank you for staying together with us during this stream. Thank you! We're not clapping for the rewards, we're just clapping in general. Yeah, thank
Like
you.
Marvel movies cooking, DFO director Jong will be returned.
To be continued. Thank
To
you.
be continued. Thank you.
Bye bye.
바이바이.
All right, now we are back in our time. How was
That was a bit unceremonious. We just kicked our director out. We have to get on with our stream because, of course, that was a special ExStream for the next update, but we have to show you what's the events and the in-game stuff that we usually tell you before an update.
So yeah,
That was epic. We're glad you enjoyed it.
it was so epic, and we are so excited to show you more in our second half of 2023. So now we are going to show you not only the contents, DFO, like Director Jong already mentioned about the details on the contents, but now here are all the events and sales for us. So 9 minutes, it's not over yet. Here we go on a second round. Woo! Would you mind to drink some?
Don't we have to hide the brand? I feel like a celebrity. You have to,
Hide the brand.
hide the brand when you're drinking.
Okay, no break time. Here we go. So we are going to show you the details on the events and sales on the next update, which is going to be
Hall of
added.
Dimensions. Oh, yeah.
The Archmage's Hall of Dimensions. So
Next Tuesday.
yeah, next Tuesday. So why don't we just get into our
First event. Ooh.
first event. So hold on for a minute. Yeah, we're good. So we have tons of things to talk about. So
As if we haven't been talking too much already. Tons more.
tons more. So with the big content update, we are going to provide you new leveling events.
New leveling event.
New leveling event, and it's going to be called as hold on.
Just tell us there's no RNG first. What's ring? I don't know what ring is.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. We don't know. So I'm going to make an event character. Then the event is called Level Up Boost Up. So why don't we start with the missing
Always have
one?
leveling events. Yeah, we've had quite a few leveling events these days.
So I'm going to hot tub DJ. It's alright. It's not.
Where is DJ?
Where's DJ?
Where is DJ?
We're missing hot tub DJ streaming. But whatever. We'll be starting Arad Adventure. And now we're starting with our new event character to enjoy our level up boost up events.
Of course, as usual, you can select previous characters as well, but some rewards may be limited in that case. So make sure to check which rewards you will be and will not be able to receive.
So as you know, fast leveling mode will be activated, but let's see the details of level up boost up event. So you can see there will be a boost up token to obtain various event items from the special UIs. So there are level missions for beginner adventurers, and there will be a lot to obtain from this event. But as you can see, there's a special reward from a Bakal raid. What's this?
seals.
What's this? And what's two
Times 2.
times icon?
So for the new and returning adventurers will be able to get double the rewards for the rewards that are marked with ×2.
So these times, the rewards from Bakal raid will be added to this boost up level up events.
So yeah, I guess this would be a good event both for new and returning. I mean, original and new and returning users.
Yeah. So basically, you probably with the veteran adventures, you probably know the details of this level up event. But let's see it a little more. So there's a level up main rewards here. So why don't we take a look inside more deeply? So free plus 12 reinforced plus 8 refined aspective bar weapon will be given as always, and level 105 happy full set boss will be given as well. So before the archer update, there's a time to grow more arts for you with this level boost up event. Also for newbie and returning players, there will be a double reward from this event shop. So make sure to play more dungeons to obtain various items from here. along with the baccalaureate reward
Right,
items.
We're already seeing people mention the past, but we'll get to that soon.
We'll get to that soon. Hold up, guys.
Eagle eyes. Remember they noticed the Photoshop text
Yeah.
for the my information window.
They're so good at noticing the difference between them. But yeah, but I managed too hard to Photoshop the images, but they just what is this?
They weren't satisfied with the quality.
I'll make sure to satisfy you next time. So that was the event for this level up event. So more details will be provided on next Tuesday. So there will be a lot to see with the level up, not only just for level up missions, but also along with the fame missions as well. So all the details will be revealed next Tuesday. So please get on it.
Okay, so let's move on to our next event.
What is our next event?
So our next event, can you access the UI?
Yeah, sure. To the next
stage. So this will be your typical, do this mission, get this reward type of event. And there will be weekly missions, accumulated missions, and special missions, as you can see from this UI. And so the missions are pretty straightforward. It's just clear some type of content. But for the special missions, we have, of course, missions related to the Archmage's Hall of Dimensions, where you will be able to get some cosmetics.
But I'm seeing some special reward as well this
More
time.
More seals? Yes,
What is
more
this?
seals.
What is this, guys? Warp Dimension Cube is being rewarded for the
that too,
first
yeah.
time.
Is this the first time?
I believe so.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, you can change your custom API option with this
Yeah, we
item.
hope this will help out with your customs. We know how tedious that can get sometimes, but that feeling when you get like options you need, that's really nice. So we hope these warped dimension cubes will help you with that.
And the custom epic equipment pod will be given as weekly missions. Not only that, baccalaureate rewards and the expense rewards will be also given to you. And the other advanced dungeon materials will be rewarded as well. And for the special missions, is related to our newest content called the Archmage's Hall of Dimensions. So we will be providing more cosmetics to you.
These are like the honorary rewards. Not the honorary rewards,
Yeah.
but yeah, these are rewards you'll get for clearing the new content.
So you can be transformed into 3 types of, the NPC, or should I call boss or NPC? It could be both, but yeah.
Both. I mean, the memory librarian is an NPC, and he who hit the dew is. Well, we should explore things.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways.
So you can check out the details on our webpage, but this time I will show you the preview image of it. So hold on for a minute. Now we are back to Dooney's advertising time for the coffee.
No, I kept it out of the screen.
Okay, the cosmetic word is going to be something special for you related to the Hall of the Hall of Dimensions. So just wait for a minute, and now we are back.
He who hides the dew. It's a bit lengthy. It reminds me of He Who Must Not Be Named, but
He who must be named. Yeah, and this is the costume. So you can be transformed into 3 random types.
oh, it's random.
Yeah, so you can be transformed in 1 out of 3 on the listed. And also regarding the memories of a star aura, you can see that there's a special effect will be applied, but I cannot see it here. So I don't
Does it
think.
have to be in town?
No, I don't think the effect is not.
Yeah, test server. This is a test server. Don't worry.
Okay.
Maybe a visual option is turned off.
Yeah, but it will be shown on our official webpage on next Tuesday. Just maybe a little off. Okay. I don't think it's.
You can try like resetting settings.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Effect.
Isn't there an overall like reset setting?
Alright, effect. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's a stars, but oh, actually you cannot see the aura effect when you transform.
Oh, you can see it like between his legs. There's a golden stream going up between his legs if you look closely.
Yeah. So that's how it looks like with the special mission world on the to the next stage event. So yeah, guys, please do weekly missions and accumulate missions for this event period.
I did not phrase that properly, but
A golden stream between his legs.
there are golden lights rising.
I remember once when we mentioned about the do you remember the Golden Berry event called Golden Shower blah blah blah? Becky's Golden Shower.
No, it was not called that. It was not called that. That's too wrong. It was like I don't know, but it wasn't.
Yes,
it
it
wasn't
was.
that.
Yes,
it
it
wasn't.
was.
That.
Yes,
I
it
hope it
was.
wasn't that. Ew, no, ew, okay. Let's move on to our next event. I'm sorry guys for phrasing it like that, but I am a Korean. I'm a native Korean speaker, and I don't get the intricacies of the English language.
So you can see exactly there's a golden stream between his legs, but whatever, doesn't.
I just said we're not gonna say it like that. Okay, yeah, let's move on to our next event, which is something you guys will
Be familiar.
really like. It's a simple but likable event.
You can see there's a pop-up of equipment growth spurt.
I mean, we had one like a few weeks before. I mean, I know a lot of our users were disappointed it was gone, but it's back again, guys.
So you can see the cost of option growth will be reduced by half. It's
yeah.
back.
I mean, I guess that's the main good point. I mean, you know, sort of like the great success chance being doubled is sort of like just the frosting on top. I mean, most of us are looking for the half price off materials.
So we've noticed a lot of praise on this event because there were some opinions. Please add this event to when we are holding Epic Road event. But now we are having much bigger content update. I think this is the point where we are putting this event once again.
Yeah. So yeah, we did hear the feedback about there being a shortage of like power essence and that you guys are having trouble because you were getting so many epics from the Epic Road event. But yeah, at least. Although the Epic Road will be ending, we have still added this event because it'll help you out in all fields of farming.
Exactly. And one more event to go.
So the last event will be called, I don't know what's called. It's like a DFO guide quiz event. Yeah. So as you can see in the UI, but this event will only be available for our new and returning users. And as you guys might know, what new and returning adventure is accounts that have the Seria's grading buff that is applied onto it. So how you do this event is that there will be several steps, but so at first there will be the content, and then yeah, you can see the details here. So if you don't know how to solve a quiz, then you can just press the button at the bottom right side of the screen. And then after that, you'll be able to see the quest or that you will be able to perform. I mean, not the quest, but the step you have to perform for this quiz. And yeah, so it'll basically guide you through what you have to do if you click see details. And after that, you'll be presented with a quiz. So let's start out with this quiz, guys.
I will blame the dev who made it. What?
What should one do to level up in order to reach level 110? Talk to Seria.
Take a break from DFO.
Keep character cooped up in Seria's room. Clear quests in dungeons by following at quests. Or take a break from DFO. This is a real head scratcher.
Oh my god.
But since we're smart,
Yeah, very smart one.
yeah, we got that. Ooh, that was a hard question.
Do not chat boat 4, guys.
So yeah, so this is the next step after see details, which is you solve the quiz, and your last mission will be what's written here, which is in this case reach level 110.
And as you can see, there will be a special reward for new and returning players. Unlimited daily repair coupon.
Yeah, so
will be
this
given.
will help out with sort of holding on to your gold as long as possible. And yeah, as mentioned before, this will be an event available to new and returning users. And for those of you who will be doing this event in the stream right now, please note that you have to complete all 3 steps. You have to do the see details, go to quiz, and then complete the mission in order to receive the final reward.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, this isn't the only reward. This isn't the only quiz. There will be several quizzes. So yeah, be sure to solve them all and get all your rewards.
And that was the event that we are going to provide on next Tuesday. But there will be a sales update as well.
Yeah, as many of you have already noticed.
So yeah, the first sale. So we have extended our sales period regarding the New Awakening package. So many of you have wondered what will come next.
Right.
So the next sales package is going to be return of the Monster cosplay package.
Oh, rerun. I actually like this package a lot because it has some of the more flashier avatars.
So
For those of you who remember.
I do want to provide you a preview image of this package. So the basic type of the Monster cosplay package looks like this.
Of course, I have a bias for what's her name in English? Alexandra?
Alexandra? Yeah.
It was either
was
Blossom or Alexandra.
Yeah,
The
Blossom.
Blossom.
I
Blossom,
think
okay,
it's
yeah.
Blossom. On the
Alexandra's the green-haired one, right?
Yeah.
The other one. I like both, so yeah, it's okay to confuse them. But yeah, of course there's Icky here as well, so I know she's popular among our users. Mommy Blossom.
So the Monster cosplay package will be back as well, and of course you can check out the details on next Tuesday. But we are hoping that a lot of you could be enjoying, cosplay with this package. Really a cosplay, yeah. And not just the avatar, but as spoiled to our in-game Arad Pass. All new season 1 is beginning.
Oh, so I think we were up to like season 3 or 4, I think, but it's been reset to season 1 because it is all new.
All new. So why don't we check out some sneak peeks?
Oh, are we allowed to?
Yeah.
Yay!
Even they aren't. No. We gotta get permissions from devs, whatever. But yeah, let me show you a sneak peek of the Arad Pass, all new for season 1. So as it shows, there's a lot of rewards to this Arad Pass, but I do want to show you some of the rewards for the main rewards. So as you can see, there is a gold emblem selection box for the main reward. It's not a full set, but there's 2 golden emblem rewards that you can select to make progress on your characters. Not only that, Arad Pass glitter box will be containing 1 Feat Bacal creature unlimited change tickets. So I believe this Feat Bacal creature will have some high specs compared to the current best in slot creature. But yeah, as mentioned before, you can check out all the details with our newest Arad Pass.
Yeah. And yeah, you'll be able to figure out why it's called All New Season when the details come up as well.
But just a sneak peek, we are not allowed to show you more, but apologies for this.
Yeah, stay excited for the all new part.
And more things to come. Danji. season 4
Oh yeah,
will be
so
updated.
season 4 of Danchi will be updated. So for those of you who have a few stacks left to get until your next special reward, we hope you guys round that out pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah.
And not just Danji season 4, but we got a permission to show you an update. I mean, I think I have to tell revamp of our mileage point shop.
Ooh, mileage point shop changes.
Okay, so here we go. So you can see the, I'll only show you the page 1, but you can see there's a much difference between before and after.
Yeah.
So talisman readjuster will be added, and the other content rewards such as fiery brass material pouch and the other radiant harmonious crystal will be added to the mileage shop, and you can check out other details on next Tuesday. But this is the part of the mileage shop revamp.
Yeah, this is just the first page, so yeah, so more readjusters. And I think we mentioned during the director stream that we would be adding readjusters to the Explore Club shop. So I mean, not next update, but in the future. So yeah, more readjusters, more ways to get readjusters for our level 110 content.
And I believe you will be delighted to see the whole details when we get updated. So please keep in mind that the mileage shop will also be updated in next Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, and your mileage will be
Expired.
reset
Yeah.
as well. So if you have any mileage left, be sure to use it all up before the update.
And also, Kana's weekly monthly shop will be updated as well. So you can also check out the details on the next Tuesday. And not only that, we do have an event for our official webpage, which is going to be the Master of Hall of Dimensions.
Yeah. So as always with our new content update, we will be holding a guide event.
And starting from the Total War, I put some new transformation costume for this Master blah blah event. Like in Total War, I managed to add Swan the Rascal costume, and the on the Bakal Raid event, we are going to put Gerda of the Ice transformation costume, and for this event, the Fount of Abyss costume will be added, and it's all upon your selection. So you can choose whatever you want, but it's limited. So I hope many of you could participate like this type of event. And also, not just Master of Hall of Dimension event, but the Master of the Baccalaureate is still ongoing. So don't forget to submit your guide to our official webpage through Adventures Academics page. And I guess that's it for today. Such a long stream.
I mean, I'm sure you'll forgive us for not having a Q&A session today, because we already had a extra big special ExStream. So yeah, please, we ask for your understanding about that part.
But we do have some quiz to show you.
Oh yeah, no Q&As but quizzes.
So we do want to start with, there will be a 3 quiz in total. So let me show you the details of it. So the first quiz is going to be, hold up.
Yeah, we're just setting up the quiz for you guys.
Yeah, DFO ExStream quiz.
Wait, this is too technical.
Okay, hold on for a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys can start voting now. What does API stand for? Number 1, Application Programming Interface. Number 2, Application Peripheral Information. Number 3, Analysis of Performance Information. Number 4, Arbitrary Platform Interface. Wow. A
Wow.
lot of APs and Is. But don't Google. No cheating. I mean, I'm sure some of you already know.
I have no idea what this is all about, but yeah.
It seems everyone has access to Google.
We'll be counting in 5, 4, 3.
Wait, I think it's a lot of people are still voting. Maybe 10 more seconds. We'll
Okay,
give it 10 more
okay.
seconds, guys.
We'll give you more 10 seconds.
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
2, and 1. Oh, it's still going up, but we'll stop now. Okay, so the answer to our first quiz is...
Oh, hold up. Yeah, it's number 1, and the answer was
100%.
100%.
Everyone got it.
And the first quiz answer was application programming interface.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of you were like always saying the word API but didn't know what it meant. So we hope you guys learned something from today's stream.
Okay, so I see COM11169. Would you please let us know your IGN server, please, on DFO?
Can you read that? I can't read that.
I can only read one on the letter. On the
Is
final
that
vote.
white or
Yeah,
100?
I believe it's
Is it
white.
white? Okay. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Would you please tell us your IGN server, please?
These younger Koreans can't even read their basic Chinese characters. And your IGN too, please.
Your in-game nickname, please.
100 has a long stick above it. Oh, you're right. Yeah, the horizontal stick.
라이프 펜터.
Knife Panther.
Knife Panther. Okay, congratulations.
Congratulations. Why don't we move on to our next quiz then? Okay, hold up. So, which content will be
Not yet, guys.
Not yet, guys. Which content will be updated in July 25th?
And start.
Call Raid Hard Mode, Codename Gable, Archer simultaneous update, and Avatar inventory expansion. The answer is too obvious, as our live director John mentioned.
I'd imagine some people would actually look more forward to number 4 than some of the other updates. It's like,
Was it
number 4?
was it
12, 13?
12 or 13? Yeah, the answer looks way too obvious, but
I mean, I actually thought the first question would be a bit harder, but I forgot the existence of Google and how everyone has phones. Do you guys not all have phones? Yes, you do. So.
we do have all phones. So, along with the mobiles, nothing can be upgraded. Okay, now I guess we can count on 5, 4, 3,
2, and 1.
All right. So, Dooney, would you please pick
Yay, thank
us
you.
winner?
And the winner for our second quiz.
You gotta click number 3 first, and yeah.
Oh, someone answered 1 and 4 too. It's the original Dante. Congratulations. Please tell us your server and in-game nickname.
What?
Your server and character name. The character to receive the reward. I wonder who answered number 1 and number 4.
What again? Okay, so
Okay.
for the DFO ExStream reward, you're going to give some useful in-game items along with the cosmetics specialized for DFO ExStream. And not only for Twitch, but we do also have some special kits for our YouTube viewers.
Of course, yes.
Of course, but hold on for a minute to set it up. And here we go. DFO ExStream kits for YouTube viewers. When would fast track patches exclusive improvements be updated? So May, June, July, or August. Type your hashtag and answer from above along with your IGN and server in the chat. So the example will be hashtag August /GMTeager/Kane. So this is for just YouTube viewers. So
Time to go to YouTube.
time to go to YouTube channel.
I mean, yeah, up to you. I hope some of our YouTube viewers learn this type of behavior and come to Twitch while we're doing the Twitch quizzes. You know, you can do it like vice versa.
Mm-hmm. So I'm noticing some submissions to our event. So we'll be waiting for about 30 seconds.
Guys, you have to type sharp and then the whole word.
Yeah.
Not the number.
Not
so
the number.
if you only did the number, can you please retype? Look at the example we have,
Yeah.
like sharp August.
There will be a full of examples.
Oh no!
Like
Stop typing the number. someone, show an example so everyone else knows how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, we're seeing the correct method.
Okay. May, June, July, August.
Yeah, so since this is a different system from our Twitch quizzes, like it has a different format for your answers, so we hope you guys take note of that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Fast track patches, exclusive improvements.
Oh yeah, I think we were planning on changing this so just the number would be the answer, but yeah, we forgot for this stream. For next stream, we'll change it so you just have to type in the number and not the whole word.
All the improvements for quizzes as well. So we'll be closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I saw a lot of July, but according to our plan, it's going to be June 27th.
So yeah, this isn't Archer or anything. It's for the fast track patches if you read the question correctly.
And we will be...
Well, that's not a lot.
So there was a 13 submission who typed 14 who typed correct answer.
So this was the hardest quiz of them all.
And here goes the lucky one. The event winner is going to be June 1999 and Kane. Thank you for your submission.
Well, yeah. Thank you for your information as well. And that really concludes our extra long stream for today.
Yeah, we had a long drive, but now it's time to close our special ExStream. We hope you got got satisfied to our update plans for a second half, and a lot of fast tracks, and
I don't envy our moderator who has to sort of summarize the whole stream. We always get that extreme summary on Reddit.
We do have a content creator called Dressify Online who always managed to summarize our DFO stream, but this time it's going to be a big one.
Good luck.
Good luck.
But yeah, thank you guys all for tuning in to today's stream, and it was a long one, but we appreciate that you stayed with us through to the end, and we will be meeting you again in 2 weeks.
We really appreciate your tuning into ExStream as always, and we hope you find a lot of joys in the upcoming updates, the Archmage's Hall of Dimensions, and the other future updates plans as well. So I think this is the time to say goodbye, but we will be back on 2 weeks later. So
bye guys.
Bye guys.
We love you too.
We love you so
Have fun
much.
next week with Dimension.
See you guys.
Bye.
가장 큰